Alright, well, with that, I appreciate the patience. Just had to get some things fixed up in the background here. But with that said, that should allow us to have some things ready. But otherwise, if anyone comes in, going through my first playthrough of Metroid Prime 4, wanted to go ahead and take a look at it, see benefits, everything there, as well as anything interesting that might arise from it. I am going to be keeping an eye on everything as well, so if there's any questions, comments, concerns, thought-provoking statements about the issues at hand, feel free to let me know. Otherwise, I think that it'll be time to get right into this monstrosity. Just go ahead and get some last minute things, and if anyone notices anything, needs to ask questions or anything like that, let me know. Or if there's anything I might have missed as far as audio, anything that might be useful, let me know, and we'll get it straightened out. In either case, I may not pay too terribly much attention, so if I do miss something, I apologize. But just let's all keep this together and we'll go from there. Otherwise, you can catch me in any of your platforms of your choice as far as the main three, I'd say. And I'll keep an eye on all of it regardless. Now, with that said, we should be able to go ahead and switch on over. And might as well go the quality route. No reason not to take full advantage, of course. Time like the present, after all. This seems like a better way to go for that. Well, we can't do hard anyway, so we'll just start off with normal. Shouldn't be a problem. Space pirates being controlled by Metroid. Now, on the planet Panama, the Solomon system, another Federation research facility is being attacked. The Federation HQ received the very first call and dispatched Samus. It was on reconnaissance nearby. Very similar to the other Prime games thus far. Always something being attacked, always another day. Gotta love it. Ain't no rest for the wicked after all. That's a good effect. Go. My apologies on the wait. It did take a little bit more finessing than I'd initially expected. But with that being said, I definitely appreciate the follow. Okay. Enough of that. Okay, that does seem to be working.
What are these pirates looking for?
They came out of nowhere. How'd they get the drop on us?
This ain't no usual invasion. They're up to something.
We're holding our position, but the artifact is at risk. We need immediate... Samus, you made it. Command needs you to secure a sensitive artifact. Uploading coordinates now. When you're ready, scan the door and head through.
Relatively small map, but I guess that makes sense for the beginning.
We'll hold position here. Go get him, Samus.
Somebody! Everybody up!
I'm never going about this the wrong way, but oh. I suppose it wouldn't be a Metroid game if I didn't have scannables of... Now, the fact that it even goes through and goes into the dive space, that's... The only reason I'm caring about doing this now is knowing that the second might not be redoable for quite a bit. Charged particle cannon. What was it? Means they are.
Command, we are holding position. Waiting order. Engaged with pirate aircraft. Over.
This is Charlie Actual. Request immediate assistance. Incoming dropships. Honorable, keep our eyes on the sky. Good hunting, Samus.
One thing I prefer about the other control scheme is it does allow you to fire in a different way. Preference. Wide open. I guess that's what I get for liking the Wii's control scheme back in the day.
Ambush! Alpha Squad, heads up! Pirates are attempting breach on your position. I repeat, pirates are gonna blow the door. Do you copy? You need someone on that door! Take them out now! We're trying!
Energy tanks all ready.
Providing cover! It's Samus! Friendly! Check your fire! Cover Samus!
Okay, there we go. That's the control. Lock on gate. Of course, a universal object analyzer, because obviously you have to have something like that. Yes, because you need a scanner to tell you that, oh no, the door was destroyed. Yeah, what can you do? Now then again, I'm the idiot. Here scanning everything I can.
Get that artifact on the bird! Now!
Careful! I need to secure this thing.
We're out of time. Let's
Because
go!
this couldn't possibly go wrong. Oh look, it went wrong.
Protect the artifact!
Get down!
See, just tough enough before the start of the game. stuff and do things already. Reminds me a bit of the idea of phase-on corruption in the last game being a major core aspect. Chrono Tower. Why would we know that it's Chrono Tower? Metroid variant. Local database contains no matches from users or technology. Of course not. That lighting does look great, though. Cannot be identified, of course, of course. It is viewed as ore. That's interesting. Please tell me this scans them all. Good. Using unknown technology. Okay, so that's just the same as those, just... But... Damn, it does look nice. Looks even better in the proper colors. I had a feeling, but... If that's the case, we're... have to get a new robot eye friend. Never a bad idea to have a friend or two around. Especially one that can unlock doors and all that other kind of stuff that you need around alien civilizations. That's a neat effect. Slightly prismatic in nature. Oh, interesting. Can't pull up in the scanner. Well, always good to know that they seem like friendly aliens. Just waiting for them to be related to the Chozo in some respect.
Shati Haram Kaladante Alante Shiotus.
Chosen One, our Savior, we give you this. Why are we chosen? Why are we a Savior? And now we're going to be psychic. Oh yeah, that's right, I did see things about this being having some psychic abilities. Why are there latent psychic powers residing within us already? Right. Oh, wait, no. External tower in an alternate dimension containing the more unholy ground, activated via the linked statue. Meets its gaze while standing on the teleporter. Well, at least that takes care of scanning all of those simultaneously. Forms object providing or molecule nanomachines floating throughout the environment, operated using psychic energy. Guard tower gate. I do want to see what it says about this. Bridge made of orb, bonded by psychic energy, appears to react to the Guardian's commands or telepathy. Huh. Alright, now this is like we're gonna have a whole new host of things to say. Cybots. To aid in everyday life, operated via telepathy, modified to face the Reaver threat after the Great Tragedy. unit active, no energy signals detected. Elevator. A lot of deactivated robots. Okay, that opens. I was almost concerned for a moment we were gonna have to like phase through it.
Ilante, Enkia, Shatoyan Tulun, Halas Nachakam, Salan Lamor, Chiona, Shati Hara, Chiatin Aguntin Tare, Ej Lamor, Kitlana, Aluti, Naritin Gatlate, Salake, Jaram, Lamor Asadun, Ki Shagrin. Shati Haram, Dunshi Zati, Viewros, Sege Osan, Enkia Richanyo, Enkia Shatasek Salan Lamor, Kazdol Charam, Sechana Kalan, Dala Echus, Eslatin Kinyotara, Sege Osan, Kichasa, Santio Donitsen, Dojensi. Ensure Litsi Antikash Anun. Shadi Hana, Turits and Dingy Te. Bachata Da Shale.
Now, the fact that it got modeled into the helmet like that is actually a neat little piece. Field. Well, you obviously can't hurt something like that. That could never go wrong. I would say that this is the time vortex, but since it's teleportation, it's more of a space vortex. Temple of Memory, gaze deeply, listen carefully, calm your mind, and take the first step. I think I'm going to worry about scanning on a second playthrough. Oh, location of the key confirmed. Off in the distance, Garden of Remembrance. Okay. Well, good to know that I can use that for help. Yeah, space jumps offline. Daylight's throwing me off. And here I was going to stop scanning things every 2 seconds. Sleeves extend to a spiral and display a response to any impact stimulation. version of those doors, though, are some of my favorite kind of designs. Fury Green. We haven't really gotten to start off in a Metroid game like this before. Well, no. Metroid Prime 2? That had a lush greenery. True, there wouldn't be much of a threat if they didn't shoot something out. Charges through the arm cannon itself. Psychic ability seal variant. Unlike replacing psychic energy mote spheres into receptacles. The X key. Noble dimension similar to statues. A receptacle for a psychic mote is built upon its forehead. Gotta grab the things, gotta put it in the heads of the thingamajigs. Well, at least that makes sense. Huh. Shock will activate it. I'll give it an electric shock, but apparently I only give it a psychic shock. Once again, that type of psychic lock. Well, at least it's not something I have to deal with just yet. Makes life a little simpler. I am vastly psychic punches now. Psychic punch. Enables remote manipulation of psychic motes and psychic objects. Switch to the psychic visor. Okay. Who can then be manipulated with the right stick. Open the menu. Check inventory. I don't want to check the inventory. That sounds like too much work. Remote socket. Take the holy power in your hand. Path you must walk lies beyond that door. I do like the design of the lines. They're very flowy. Okay, so that puts me back on the other side of where I was. Nothing new here, unless... Okay, there's something about this now, which I doubt. Yeah, no. Disappearing locks. Ah, that makes a lot more sense. I do like this idea of an evolving. And I get an energy tank out of it. I'm never gonna be mad at that. Angry thing showing up behind me. Body looking things. Nothing can be done.
Data received.
Okay, so now it's going to want us to go that way. Okay, so we've got an envelope material. Exploring this way. Probably go the way that the game actually wants me to go. No, there's a Morth Ball entrance. The game probably doesn't want to go that way. No. So long as it doesn't look like I'm about to fall. Nope, I don't trust it. Save station! Made the right decision. Couldn't go back that way. At least this week gives me a saved progress location for now, or when I inevitably do something stupid. Such a fan of the overgrowth here. Not normally my cup of tea, but as far as a designer, I was hoping that the trail could catch fire. Why they chose to use this for a mechanic. Give us a little bug friend. Make him get eaten. And then make it mean nothing from here? I would hope that life signs would diminish once it's severed from the body. If not, then this would be a completely different kind of game. And I would have questions. Lateral root and root hair tips with extremely sharp edges that can be cleared with standard firearms. Anyway, so we could have gone back up until that point.
Oh, wow. Wow. What a mess. You're alone on a planet with no hope of survival. But you're also not sitting next to Phil anymore in that cubicle, so... Win? Oh. Okay. What now? Samus? Samus Aran? Hey! Hey, Samus Aran! I'm stuck! Help me out! Oh! Please get me down. I'll just stay right here. Try not to die. I think it's working! Shoot some more! What was that? Okay, that did not sound friendly.
Yeah, because obviously there's friendly things here in the place.
Okay! I got it! Oh! No! What are these things?
I guess that gives me that answer.
Oh, great job. Now help me down. We're...
My question, if he's complaining about a cubicle, why would he have been on top of this ship or nearby?
I'm coming down. Thank you, Samus. I'm a specialist, Miles McKenzie, engineer level 4. I have something for you. Hold on, I gotta manually override this.
These X7s tend to stick a little. Come on. Oh, boy, this is really jammed. See? No biggie.
Why wasn't there one on the opposing side? Well, at least I got missiles back.
Just a little token of my appreciation. If it's okay with you, I'm gonna tag along. So,
Well,
where
even
to?
if it wasn't okay
It might
with
be a good
me,
idea to check the
we'd
map.
still be doing it anyway.
And get our bearings. Damn, reconfiguration of a suit. Oh, fascinating.
And there's nothing that way, so I've got to take him back the way I came.
Can we climb over the ship?
I suppose that's the proper way of going about it that I should have thought about initially, considering the fact that the ship wasn't there previously. Ah, I think this way to get rid of the amber. Well, at least you're actually using your gun this time, not just dropping it.
How about we avoid any standing water? Pretty territorial.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
This technology, it's not as old as the rest of these ruins. What do you think it's doing here?
I thought it would have been teleported in, but he does make a decent point. It's not like he's getting power from anywhere directly. Did I look at it more than just seeing it was a save station? Oh no, it is a Lemoran device for saving behavioral records.
Wonder what's so special about that machine. Why hide it in here? Is everything in this jungle trying to kill us?
Previously. Credit where it's due, at least it's pointing out, you know, some things that are actually worthwhile.
Missile expansion. Interesting.
I wonder if this is like the older Prime games, or if you somehow stumble upon an expansion before you should.
I've never seen anything like this. It's beautiful. I'm just gonna stay out of your way. You let me know when it's clear.
The fact that he still has help makes me think that he is not actually staying clear.
Moving up. Coming over the side. Might be able to knock right off the bridge.
How much of this game is going to be
This is the last stretch. I'm going for it. Cover me.
I just want to murder things. I
got one. They found. More of them. That was a close one. I wasn't sure we were gonna make it. Thank you, Samus. I can see the door, Samus. I'm good. I'm okay.
Time to go back to not caring.
What is this place?
Has sockets for motes. Object carved from a blue tin shell planet. Explosive shock will shatter this material. If I can move it, why is it gonna be like that?
I have no idea what we're doing, but it feels like it's working. Well, I'll be.
Ooh.
It did work.
What do I get? What do I get? What do I get? Control game. Launch while using the psych visor can now be controlled. Interessante. Oh, that kind of control.
Found something for your suit, didn't you?
That mechanics something right out of the time of Tasmanian Tiger. The Doomerang.
That door just opened all by itself.
Sacred fountain, water source from underground, allows temperature to remain consistent. Oh, that is true. That is actually something that is useful when it comes to dealing with with water sources like that.
No
You actually would
way.
typically want to
A
find
Mark
underground
99
sources
mech?
for that kind of thing.
I'd recognize that frame anywhere. Mark 99 Mech, this is Samus Aran. Bounty hunter, you know her. She's famous. You look very familiar. Betsy? What are you doing here?
So
I worked on her
was
back
time
at base.
space.
I'll take a few scans. Maybe we can come back here and get her. Poor baby. She's torn apart.
Ah, it doesn't talk about its name. I figured that it
Bet
would.
we could get her up and running again.
Oh, maintenance. Okay. Well, I guess
Poured
that's
my heart
fine.
and soul into that mech. Poor Betsy.
Well, now we have an additional goal. Fix the robot. Control system. Circular aperture. Soon.
Get this place.
Okay, so.
This planet's tech is a marvel.
What's this?
I want to poke around. Coding the language will take weeks. I'm just gonna push buttons and see what happens.
Oh, I should get bombs soon. Love bombs.
See? The button pushing strategy always pays off. But I do not know what to do next. So, Samus, you give it a try? Wait, you can interface with their tech, which means you can understand it, which means you've received translation data, which opens up a world of possibilities. Once I get this
Interfacing with
working,
tech does not necessarily
we
mean
can use this
understanding
tech
of
to
it,
our
but
advantage.
yes,
I just need remote access to your logs.
you wouldn't necessarily know that directly.
Oh, this data chip. You think it'll work? Wow, that is fascinating. Thank you. We'll put this here. Let's see. This should do the trick.
One's powered. Door is now open.
All right, look at that! We got power! Well, one door is still locked, the other one is malfunctioning. Hey, but it's progress!
Which means now I can probably shoot through that, open the door
All
from
this
the
is gonna take a
opposing
while to
side.
figure out, so I'm gonna stay here if you wanna scout ahead. It's about to get real nerdy in here.
I don't know if I want you to talk nerdy to me.
Fascinating.
Since on the other side's operational. As expected. Nothing like a little percussive maintenance, or I suppose
That's
psychic
one way to fix it.
maintenance. Oh, but this door works. What's behind door number 1? Another save station. One thing I don't understand is that the save stations don't quite have the same look and feel as the rest of their tech. I mean, I guess it does, but by the same token, I'd expect it to be Maybe I shouldn't exactly expect it to be anything. Expectations. Do I get my bombs? Do I get psychic bombs? Probably gonna be psychic bombs. This seems scan worthy. Ancient altar with plant motif, designed to unfold. So we scanned that one. It wanted me to be in because it wanted to talk to me.
Shadi Haram. Ila Dinji Te Asna. Dinji Galan. Algodina. Lemornalas. Indanish Gathalate Sadebelek Anchandigas. Ah, Galis. Shitsanate Maralanka. And Celine Sadebelek Galanshe. Chitsana Shagatun Adebelek Great Galanshe. Galanshe Kigatha Shadi Haram Iskalan Gedishakan Siatin Viewros Kalawan Gedishakan Sihalasha.
We are now at fetch quest number 3.
Esh Sakalade Ashadi Haram.
First it was probably go back home. Then it's find the keys. Then it's find the mech parts. Now it's find the crystals. Not that I'm upset by this, it's just fun pointing it out. The fact that it has its own mini-map now is interesting. Oh, having to go through all 3 of them at once. That is a nice little difference. And it even has 3 nodes to designate that. Not bad. What are you? Spherical growth, sword nutrients, outer skin's very durable, concussive blast. Oh, that's gonna be the exit port. That makes sense. Maybe one of these will give me more information. Oh, they're all relatively the same. Images and text recorded within a moat. These signals can be... Okay, so... I have to find a moat, then... Or I have to bring in a moat from outside. Okay. Just a sanity check. Nothing else is glowing. Yep. Can't go that way, which means... What are you? All targets with second energy lock release. Okay, that was part of the lock mechanism. Oh, do I get to fight boss? This looks boss-like. Gonna be some sort of carnivorous. The fact that its weak points have that Metroid fusion. It is unable to communicate due to fusion with the Metroid. but haven't figured out how to get through. Forgetting that that's one way I can actually grab things outside of my reach. Hit that one before it's dead. Oh well, what can you do? Go. And with that, I'm assuming we got psychic bombs. Gust blast, bomb jump, psychic mote, stuff. Always gotta remember to hit the right buttons. Bomb slot. A sacred shrine. A real big thing. Before it teleports you off to who knows where. Oh! There's one of the keys. And it's either one of the keys or it's one of the... Oh, that is the master teleportation key.
Samus, do you copy? Booyah! Long-range comms are back online. Oh, did you achieve your objective? There's something I want to talk about. Meet me in base camp?
Well, I technically scanned this a little bit ago. Concussive blast. This is the whole reason why I knew this was coming soon, because I saw one of these. just come back. Now should be available. See, one question that I have is why do they talk about green crystals back there when there were no green crystals? Ah, but there's a missile expansion, and that is much more important than any kind of green crystal. When in doubt, always have ammo. Ah, good to see that that still works.
Man, they did not design these for humans. Oh! Whoa! You are sneaky quiet, you know that? Hey, I'm glad you're back. That data you gave me earlier is really coming in handy. I've been able to translate the Lemorn language. This planet, Viewros, doesn't appear on any of the known star charts. Might as well be a ghost. I tried sending out a distress signal, but there is no activity in this sector. It is eerily quiet. We could be anywhere. Or we could be nowhere.
Or any when.
According to these maps, we shouldn't even be here. From what I gather, the only way off this planet is to retrieve 5 teleporter keys. Now, I'll do some digging to see if there's any way I can support you. Now that our comms are working, we should be able to share data. I can provide you with intel from here. What do you say? Teammates?
I don't
Excellent.
say anything. Mute,
Hey,
obviously.
stay safe out there, Samus. I'll be here if you need me. Hey! Be careful, Samus. You won't have me there to watch your back.
Oh yeah, like you would do. Storage locker will open if a current is passed through the electrodes at both ends. So, I take it that whatever I'm about to deal with is going to be electricity based. Heat lock. Maybe electricity bases? No, no. What you gotta say about this? Cargo launcher. Ballistic? Activation switch. clunky, though. Interesting method of traversal, though. Well, I guess that solves the question I was going to have. Is there not a way for me to just actively see a number of green crystals I need? I guess not. Or is that the game's way of saying that? Yeah, there is a building there. I guess that makes sense. I shouldn't be so...
What you see in front of you is the entrance to the closest area with a teleporter key. If you want to contact me going forward, use the radio command on the map screen. I'll help in any way I can.
Okay, so the green crystal thing's going to be a long time short. Okay, so what's your deal? A diffused oscillation blast wave. Yeah, I'm just gonna assume that I'm not supposed to touch that yet. Tower starting electrifying the lock. Huh? The thing that's open. Is there anything for me in it? How dare you get my hopes up? Straight to jail. But why though? Oh look, it's combat robots. Either meant to be some sort of training or something. Basic model Cybot to... Okay, gives me nothing. Thanks for all of your glorious... Now.
Whoa, Chrono Tower's protected by a force field. You want to get in there? You need to find a way to remove it. I'll do some research while you look for the teleporter keys.
Nope. Got precariously stacked things. Okay. So this is telling me about what's to come. Or it's telling me of exactly what's about to happen. I suppose that is possible. Entry hatch currently open. Safety mesh installed. Strong impact. Let's just look around real quick, make sure there's nothing I'm missing. Everything else is locked. Okay. Into the hole. Tunnel, hatch removed. Use both as air vent passage. That's gonna be the same thing. It's kind of nice that they didn't make me walk the whole thing. What in the world are these? Maintenance tank. Okay, well at least that makes sense as to... maintenance holes are bomb shaped, or sphere shaped, morph ball shaped. I can say words and know it. Kinda like looking at this place. We were going in that direction of sci-fi. Currently offline. Say what you will. It looks nice. Active code approved. Play vehicle download. Authorized. Doors unlocked. Now door unlocked. And now the area map, always useful to have. Well, while it is typically not in my nature to do this.
Copy. Finally, I got through. The lightning storm is playing tricks on my comms. Looks like you acquired the map. To reach the next tower, you'll need to open the big door in this room. But without power, you won't be able to unlock it. Good news is, the generator is right down here. To get there, you'll need access to the lower levels. There's an elevator that will take you down. Would you like to hear that again? Oh, and don't forget to stop by the safe station. Oh boy, this storm's picking up. You might be on your own from here. Good luck.
That means that our room is likely the save station. So, I would like to... Hey look, I was right. And with that, now that things are being saved, I think that is where we're going to call things here at the moment. But it is something that will be picked up again relatively soon, maybe later today, if not another day. But either way, appreciate everyone's time, and y'all have an awesome one.